Right, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Roger Kamarwell. I am an online entrepreneur. I'm currently a six-figure, soon-to-be seven-figure earner, and I just wanted to, share a couple of things with you. So, in terms of where I was, where I am now, and why I'm so excited for the future. So, all my life since I was pretty much 17, I've been, in the retail game. I started off in sales as a salesperson. Very quickly realised that I don't really want to be a salesperson for the rest of my life. Took actually a pay cut to get into management. Became a store manager, and then became a general manager. I've done account manager roles. I've done regional manager roles. I've done sales and marketing manager, positions. And then recently, I was a general manager of a multi-million pound store for Europe's largest electrical retailer. And in December 2016, I realised that, there's got to be more to life than this. And I say that, you know, because, although I was getting paid, a fair whack, we're talking, over £60,000 a year. The complexity of the business, it wasn't easy. There was a hell of a lot of stress. I found that there wasn't that much appreciation for what you did. You only really ever got spoken to when things weren't in the right space. You never really got a well done or a thank you. And in retail, the busiest times of the year are through the festive periods. So I can't remember the first time I've ever had a Christmas off in the past 20 years to spend with my family. Um, you're also expected to work every single weekend. So, for me, I was time poor. I don't think I was financially rewarded for what I used to do. I mean, if to give an example, the store I was in used to take about £1 million just over Christmas. That's a hell of a lot of money. And if you're getting paid about £60,000 a year, I just didn't think that the actual reward to actual risk, or the complexity of the actual business that you're running. I don't think it was adequately rewarded. So, to cut a long story short, about 3 years ago, I decided to look at something else. Ideally, for me, a dream job would have been something where I am my own boss. I can work from anywhere in the world because I love to travel. I can work the hours I choose so that I can spend more time with my family, especially my son, as he means the world to me. And so I started looking online. About 3 years ago, I pretty much was heavy into what we call rev shares. And don't worry if you don't understand what any of these things mean. I'll try my best to break it down into layman's terms for those of you that are new to online or just seeing this video and haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. So rev shares were essentially a really simplified version for you is that you buy an advertising package. Um, let's say for instance it's $50 a package. You click on 10 adverts per day. And then what happens is, you've got advertising space on a really, really busy traffic exchange. So you can promote your business on this traffic exchange, and you essentially get paid to send traffic to your own website, which is going to generate you even more money. So, don't get me wrong, I made six figures doing this with numerous businesses. And on top of getting paid to send traffic to your numerous businesses, your advertising package you bought for $50 would return you a profit of about $75. So in total, you get about a $25 net profit, and that would be over a period of about 90 to 100, 120 days. So, don't get me wrong, there was money to be made. But then generally speaking, you know, all the different revenue sharing businesses that I joined had some sort of or experienced some sort of problem over time. So then I tried, different systems. I never really put my eggs into one basket because bear in mind I was still running a multi-million-pound business at the same time. But to click 10 adverts a day, would take about 5 minutes a day. So it didn't really, um, require me to spend too much time, clicking my ads. But also there was another niche to the or another part of the business where you didn't have to recruit people, but if you did refer and help other people to make money in that business, then you would also get like what's called an affiliate commission. So there was an affiliate marketing aspect to the business as well. But then also I started doing things like matrix systems where, you have to be pretty good at marketing. You have to be consistent, coachable, and committed. Speak to people, 24/7, explaining them what to do, how to get started, how to load funds, what the business is all about. So, that did take quite a bit of my time up. But long story short, although I made, quite a lot of money, we're talking a couple of $100,000 here. It wasn't up until I'd say probably about the last 4 months where I actually came across income streams which are what we call passive income streams. Now, what a passive income stream is it's a similar sort of thing whereby you're working online, but the best part about it is you just literally give your money to somebody. Let's just say $1,000, and then they will give you a profit of up to 10, 15, or 20% per week for life. So again, just to give you a flavour for what that looks like, if I was to give somebody $1,000, then they would give me up to, say, for instance, $100 every week. So what that looks like is in 10 weeks you're risk-free, and in week 11 you're in profit. Now, that really excited me because, if you or I were going to open a business tomorrow, firstly, let's just talk about, I don't know, a McDonald's franchise, for instance, or a Nando's franchise. You're going to need about £1 million. Yeah, they don't come cheap. Then you're going to need advertising. You're going to need to market. You're going to need to find a premises. You're going to need, staff. You're going to need products. You're going to need a warehouse. The list goes on and on and on. And most businesses, as you well know, don't break even for about the first 3 years. So there's a huge risk that you're taking there. Don't get me wrong, some businesses make fantastic amounts of money, but you need to be cash rich. You need to be pretty patient because, as I say, even the most successful businesses, as I say, it takes 3 years to break even. So with a passive income, what I liked about it is that, you're pretty much risk-free within 10 weeks. And I don't know many businesses in the world that would enable you to, start up a business and become risk-free in 10 weeks. Okay, now the whole purpose of this video today is I want to share with you a really, really exciting business. So about 3 months ago, I started investing in cryptocurrency. Now, cryptocurrency, again, I'm not going to get too much into this, but cryptocurrency is the future, guys. I genuinely think in the next 3 to 5 years' time, you won't actually have cash like we know it today. Everything now is moving more and more online. Soon you'll be able to go into shops and you'll be able to buy things like a Starbucks coffee or a Big Mac meal using a cryptocurrency, something like Bitcoin. So I'm going to tell you a bit of a quick story now. The Bitcoin was launched in 2009, guys, and when it was launched to the market, it was only $0.31 for one Bitcoin. Okay, and there was a Norwegian student who was actually studying business, and he decided to buy just $27 worth of Bitcoin. And his girlfriend and his family and everybody laughed at him and mocked him, thinking, you're such a mug. So anyway, long story short, he forgot about it. And in 2014, he logged into his cryptocurrency wallet and he realized that $27 initial investment had grown to over $886,000. Yeah. So, long story short, guys, the moral of the story is he had the last laugh. Cryptocurrency, as you can see here by this graph, this is the Bitcoin. And as you can see, in the last, if we look at 1 year, the Bitcoin has gone up from, it's gone up $872, yeah, which is a 213.81% increase just in the last 12 months. Let's look at another form of cryptocurrency, which is called Ethereum. Just in the last 1 month, guys, yeah, and February wasn't even a 30-day month, that's gone up 83.58%. Yeah, so it's huge. So you can see the trend here, guys. If you were to look at this graph for either Ethereum or Bitcoin, you can see that the trend is that it is just moving forward rapidly. If you were to experience that type of uplift in any business, you would be laughing all the way to the bank. Okay, so the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because Imagine you could go back to 2009 and someone said to you, right, okay, knowing what you know now, would you buy any Bitcoin? Well, the answer is, of course you would, unless, you need your head testing. So, you know, the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because there's going to be a new coin coming out very, very soon called the Dascoin. Okay, now, why should I invest in a Dascoin? Well, let me share something with you here, guys. Okay, so we all know that the Bitcoin is brilliant. Okay, but this new Dascoin, okay, is it's got more potential. It's got more benefits than the Bitcoin. Okay, so let me just give you a quick side-by-side comparison. So at the moment in business, if you were going to send money from to somebody with a Bitcoin, it would take a minimum of about 10 minutes. Now, don't get me wrong, 10 minutes is still pretty quick, but in business, time is money. And it's still a lot quicker than a wire transfer. But with the Dascoin, it's going to have, because it's got its own blockchain, which again, don't worry if you don't understand what these terms mean, but you need a blockchain to use cryptocurrency essentially. But with the Dascoin, it's going to be, because they've got their own blockchain, the transaction will be done in a maximum of 6 seconds. So much, much quicker. Okay, they're also going to, with the Bitcoin, they're accepted in 150,000 global outlets, which is fantastic. Yeah, that's a hell of a lot of places you can use the Bitcoin. But with the Dascoin, you can use them in over, or you will be able to use them in over 60 million outlets, guys. So you can see it's chalk and cheese there. With the Bitcoin, in actual, because they need to be mined, there's going to be a cap, or there is a cap in place at the moment of 21 million coins. Whereas with the Dascoin, and actually a point worthy of mention there is that there's over 16 million of those already released. So they are going to run out very, very soon. And if you haven't got any Bitcoins, then I strongly suggest that you go out and buy some now, because they're predicting that the Bitcoin will hit about the $2,000 mark by the end of the year. And it's certainly moving in that direction at the moment. So the Dascoin, the coins are going to be capped at 8.6 billion, and they're going to be released in stages over the next 12 years. Okay, so as you can see, there's going to be a lot more scope for the Dascoin, because quite frankly, a lot more people are going to want them, and they're going to be used in a lot more places. Okay, and finally, the Bitcoin, it takes a hell of a lot of money. And a hell of a lot of power. If you've ever had a look, or you can Google, or go onto YouTube and have a look at how a Bitcoin is mined, it's a very expensive process, and it's a very costly process. Whereas the Dascoin, uses a hell of a lot less energy and a lot less power. So it's a lot more, cost efficient, but it's a lot more energy, friendly. So that's a really, really good point for me. Also, just to show you in terms of a direct side-by-side comparison, if you look at the Bitcoin compared to the Dascoin, you can see here there's a lot more benefits to the Dascoin essentially, compared to the Bitcoin. Okay, and you can see, I'll attach all these clips or slides to the bottom of this presentation in a minute, or to the bottom of my post. Okay, so moving on, guys. The way this works, and I've got an example here just to show you the potential, is this. So the Dascoin will be minted at the end of March. Okay, so you've only got up until the end, till the 20th of March to get on board. Okay, so again, as I mentioned to you earlier, if you were to go back to 2009 and someone was to offer you an opportunity to get in to buy Bitcoin before it actually launched, knowing what you know now, I'm sure you'd jump at the chance. Okay, so it's exactly the same with the Dascoin. So there's different packages you can buy. There's a €100 package, a €500 package, a €2,000 package, a €5,000 package, and a €25,000 package. Okay, now clearly as you go up in price, you've got more, you can get more coins for your money. So to give an example here, €100 will get you 448 coins, all the way up to €25,000, which will get you 529,630 coins. Okay, so before I talk to you in terms of the potential, I just want to share something with you. So at the end of March this month, I might be flying out to Zurich for the actual minting of this coin, or the launch of the minting. But what will happen is the coin will be minted at the end of March. What will then happen is because that's the first quarter of the year, towards the second quarter, towards the end of the second quarter, or maybe even the beginning of the third quarter, then this coin will be launched on the stock exchange. And what that means, guys, is that means that generally speaking, due to the supply and the demand for this coin has actually, gone through the roof. It's far surpassed my expectations, and also the expectations of a lot of these analysts that are looking at cryptocurrencies, especially the Dascoin at the moment. So let's get to the interesting part, shall we? Let's look at the potential of what you could earn with the Dascoin, and why I'm so excited about it. You can probably tell that I'm really passionate and excited about the Dascoin because I've been involved in loads of online opportunities, but I can honestly say, hand on heart, that no opportunity has really got me remotely as excited about the future or the potential of Dascoin. It really hasn't. So let me give you an example. So let's just say you start off at a €100 package, and that works out to about £85, £90 sterling. Okay, so if you start off with €100, you would get 448 coins. Now, one other thing as well, guys, is that due to supply and demand, every other week they are releasing a new package, but the new package will cost you the same price. Yeah, so the packages will still be 100, 500, 2,000, 5,000 or 25,000, but the amount of coins you get will be reduced. So recently, I think last week, it was 468 coins for the €100. It was 55,000 for the €5,000. And you can see now, instead of 465, you're getting 448. And instead of 55,000, you're getting 52,963. So, as I say, the key here really is not only going to run out of time because the 20th is cutoff date, but if you want to get involved, with this, guys, then you need, speed is of the essence here, because the longer you leave it, the less coins you'll get, so the less bang you'll get for your buck, essentially. So, going back to this quick example, if I was to get a €100 package, okay, I would today get 448 coins. Now, if the Dascoin, when it does go on the stock exchange, goes up to just €10, and bear in mind today, going back to this slide, the Bitcoin is currently at 1,247. It was almost at 1,300 yesterday. So if it just goes up to €10, which is probably about $13, $14, so nowhere near where the Bitcoin currently is, and we've already established that the Dascoin has got a lot more potential and benefits than the Bitcoin, then your initial investment, well, I shouldn't really say investment because it's not really investment, your initial gamble, shall we say, of €100 is now going to return you 4,480, okay, euros. So that's, a 448%, increase. If the Dascoin went up to €100, okay, your initial deposit gamble of €100 will then look like 44,000 or turn into 44,800. If it went up to €1,000, it would then be worth 448,000. And if the Dascoin actually went up to what the Bitcoin is today, then it will be worth €562,240. Yeah, so pretty mind-blowing. Let's look at another example. If you went in at €2,000, that would get you today 9,778 coins. If the Dascoin went up to €10, your coins would be worth 97,780. If it went up to €100, it'd be worth 977,800 euros. If it went up to €1,000, it would be worth 9.7 million euros. And God forbid, if it went up to just what the Bitcoin is worth today, then your coins would be worth 12.271. Now, again, another point worthy of mention here is that the Bitcoin is predicted to go to $2,000 $2,000. This at the end of this year. So I haven't even done an example for that, because to be honest with you, I think if the Dascoin even went up to €100, I'd be more than happy with that. Okay, now I'll finish with one thing. Okay, so what do you do and how does it work? Okay, so the first thing really is to, if you're interested, get on board. There's going to be a link underneath this video. You just need to click it. You sign up for free. And then if you're unsure or you don't know what to do next, then by all means call me, private message me, and I can talk you through the process. But realistically, there's going to be three ways to play this. So the first is you buy a package. Let's just work on the cheapest package, which is €100. You buy your package, and then you just sit tight, you sit pretty, and you wait till this goes on the stock exchange. As soon as this package moves up from, at the moment I think it's 0.09 per coin. If it moves up to $1, or sorry, €1 per coin, you've made a profit. So you sell your coins and you walk away as happy as Larry. That's the first option. The second option is you buy your pack, whether it's 100, €500, 2,000, 5,000 or 25,000, and then what you do is you wait for that coin to go up to a figure that you're going to be happy with. Okay, let's just say €100, and then you decide, right, okay, I might want to sell, 200 coins, for instance, and then you can do that. You can sell the whole lot, and you can play that sort of game. Okay, and the third game, which is for those of you that are good at affiliate marketing or internet marketing, which is someone like me. I wouldn't say I'm the best, but that's something that I am pretty good at. Then what you do is you buy your license, and to give an example, this is how much confidence I've got in this system. I've got two €5,000 licenses. I've got a €500 license, and then I've also bought a €100 license for all my nieces, my nephews, and my son. In total, I think I've got about 110,000 coins. So for me personally, even if those coins go up to just €10 per coin, I'm already an instant millionaire. Okay, that's the reality of it. If my coins are worked out, go up to the same price as what the Bitcoin is worth today, my initial deposit of 10,000 euro will be worth 134.4 million euro. Okay, guys, so I can buy my own island for that. Okay, so the third option for me is you buy your coins, and then what you do is you can introduce other people to this opportunity. You don't have to introduce a single person if you don't want to, guys. That would be option one. But for myself, I've bought my coins. I want to share this opportunity with as many people as possible and help people to potentially make a killing. And then the compensation plan for those people that work online is just insane. There's so many different types of bonuses you can earn. You earn from your direct referrals. You can earn God knows how many levels deep. So that means if I refer somebody and then they refer other people and those people refer other people, I will actually earn something off each of those people going down God knows how many levels. There's also a matching bonus because you've got like the binary option, which is a left-hand side, right-hand side. So, again, I haven't even studied that fully, but from what I've seen, there's the earning potential, not only from the coin, if you do decide to go down the marketing route, it's mind-blowing. There's also other bonuses as well, but if I started talking to you about those, then it would just confuse you. So guys, I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to show you one other thing as well, because this is the thing I'm most proud of, which is my own license, just to show you here. So I am actually now an executive license holder. I've got 2 of these licenses, and so I am really, really excited, guys. But whenever you work online, there is an element of risk. So I'm going to end by saying this: do not ever deposit money into any sort of online system that you can't afford to lose, okay? Because I'm not Mystic Meg. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. But for instance, you should not remortgage or take out a remortgage on your house. You should not ever gamble, with your mortgage money or take out a loan that you can't afford to repay. The reason why I've got involved in this is because whenever I am approached by something online or contemplate getting involved with something online, I always look at the risk to potential gain. And for me, going back to this chart, if I'm putting in, let's say €5,000, and I could potentially get 66 million euros back, then for me, I think that is, me personally, I can afford worst case scenario to lose this €5,000. Clearly I don't, because it's something I believe in. but potentially I could get 66 million euro back for my $5,000 gamble, 5,000 euro gamble. I keep saying dollars because I'm so used to other businesses that work in dollars. This is the first business I've ever got involved in that deals in euro. So guys, please take action. Time is running out. You've got up until the 20th of March. Hit me up on Facebook. You can see my link underneath this video. If you have any questions, I'd love to help you. And God bless. Let's make some money from the Dascoin. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching this video, and have a great weekend. I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.